Today. Thank you. Other interesting cultural news, you have the Bud Light Las Vegas Dome popped with mostly negative comments. Now this comes to the individual profile on X Twitter of Bud Light. And before this long, boring commercial that they have on the dome with music that's copyrighted so you can't even play it, they say, quote, "The Bud Light Genie's bottle is in Las Vegas, and that means wishes, like fridges of full beer, sweet rides, and epic nights out with friends. Wishes. Check out what else he's got in store for Super Bowl at the link in Bud Light's bio." Unquote. And if you play this little commercial, which, well, that little magic carpet ride, how cliche, but it's about a minute long, and interestingly enough, although this popped out or was published last week, I did write this down, the statistics about 24 hours after it was published, got under 8,000 views and, or sorry, 33,000 views actually, and 384 likes, which, not their worst, not their best, but it's up there in terms of the number of likes, and it turns the dome into a giant beer bottle, or a giant stein of beer, and then the beer slowly goes down, and it simply says, it lies to you, it says easy to enjoy, easy to drink. Both statements are, Snopes checked false. And the beer just continues to go down as if the beer is being consumed. And then it stops with the Super Bowl logo and the Bud Light logo. Interesting. Compelling? No, not really. And then they say, I mean, going back to what they were saying, who would wish, if you were to have the opportunity to ask a genie for a wish, would you waste one of them on a fridge of beer? That'd be the dumbest wish on the planet. You could wish for a happy family, you could wish for all the riches in the world peace maybe, and you wish for a fridge full of Bud Light. I mean, nowadays, that's almost like a prank you would do to someone you don't like. Break into their house and fill it up with Bud Light. I mean, I mean, some people might argue that's worse than arson. But, yeah, who would make a wish for a fridge of Bud Light? They say, an epic night out with friends. I mean, you don't need a wish for that. That's something you can very easily do right now, you know, at the moment's notice. Just takes, I mean, back in my day, you had to pay for text messages. They actually charge you per text. Now you have unlimited free texting. So it's the bar to entry to actually go out with your friends is pretty quite low. Just send out a text message. Maybe you feel so inclined to do a group text. You can go out with friends, have a great night. You don't need to spend a wish on that. But I guess perhaps I just have a modicum of intelligence. I'm certainly not their core audience or not their marketing department. Now, going to the comments section, someone by name of Dill says, "This is so cool. I love this." And Bud Light did respond. I'll give them a little credit there. They actually responded and they liked the person's comment. Now, going to this individual, they have I can't describe this. They have their logo being a head that says resist. They have 21,000 friends or followers during 2018. Let's see here. And going to their profile, look at all that post. It looks like they are a leftist. Let's see here. And a Marxist. Perhaps that's Bud Light's major new consumer. They did say they wanted to find new customers. And interestingly enough, I'm going through all these comments. The ones that are complimenting Bud Light, or at least not viscerally roasting it, none of these are from verified users. So we have one from John B, who simply says cool, and Bud Light responded, but they did not like his comment. Granted, neither did I. No one did. They got no likes. Going to John B's profile, he has 171 or 74 followers, and she is, what is he? Says Republicans are racist. He likes Wordle. And he likes Biden. Interesting. Like, and he reposts for Bud Light consistently. Again, perhaps I can't help but notice a correlation to all the people who now are giving them accolades at Bud Light. We'll do one more because, well, granted, it's a small sample size. There's not a lot of people giving them accolades or saying nice things in the comment section. We have one from Heather who says, "Sweet," another unverified account. She got 2 likes and Bud Light responded to her. Oh, the shame. She says she's from Texas. She has 846 followers, joined in 2011. Going to her profile, and she is mentally vacuous, wanting to repost for Cash App where you could win gift cards. Repost for, what is this crap? Someone is mentally vacuous is, what is this? Pro Shop Money, where they give away free, they claim, retweet this, pick friends, and we're going to give away gift cards. What else does she like? Let's see. So it's a scam. Yeah, so she reposts all the BS scams where they claim, we're going to pick one person who did a repost and we'll give them $1,000. So another person who's mentally vacuous. Now in their defense, perhaps they were simply already drinking Bud Light when they were typing this out, which may explain their behavior or their lack of rationality. Now, as you scroll down again, no one's really liking those. They're getting between 0 and 1 likes. Now, interestingly enough, now we're seeing all the verified comments are the ones that are negative. Now, the first one comes from Tom Ferry. He says, quote, "Tranny juice, boycott still on. Bud Light must apologize," unquote. That got 30 likes. Brooker9E says, quote, "Maybe you can wish you never hired Bill Mulvaney," unquote, getting 13 likes. Artificial Mafia says, quote, "Damn, that's a lot of gay," unquote, getting 23 likes, though his profile is not verified. All these other ones are, though. James Brimley says, "Absolutely not," getting 6 likes. Terry Moore says, "No one is buying your lame campaign. You need to apologize. That would go a long way in resolving your corporate screw-up," unquote, getting 9 likes. Elgato Roboto simply has a picture of... Oh, I guess this is more of a contrarian. He actually is fighting against the memes. He has a picture of someone wearing a MAGA hat ingesting Bud Light in an improper orifice. They got 21 likes. Now, I'm fascinated. Perhaps, maybe he's a average guy, no bias at all in his profile. So Mr. Elgato Roboto, he has 1,261 followers, joined in 2017. Let's see here. He is a fan of the 49ers. Let's see. He hates Donald Trump. Let's see here. Yeah, so again, kind of starting to see the shape of their new audience. Will that audience actually help them make a profit or gain those sales? Let's just say I'm a little skeptical, to say the least. Josh says, quote, "There are going to be tampons in the men's restroom at the game, huh?" unquote, getting 15 likes. Zuma says, quote, "You effed up Budweiser. No one cares about Budweiser anymore." It's a picture of a Budweiser Stein as well as a picture of Dylan Mulvaney. It got 8 likes. Roger did a picture of Dylan Mulvaney wearing a tank top in a bathtub while holding a can of Bud Light and having the dress or hair dressed up like or put up in a bun. I got 4 likes. Xavier says, quote, "Is the sphere full of gay beer?" unquote, getting 5 likes. Dave Ernestag said, quote, "If I came across a genie, I'd ask her for a Miller Lite," unquote, getting 8 likes. Let's see. So let's see. One more. Glenn B says, quote, "Your beer is terrible. Dill Milwaukee was the best spokesperson. Sorry for much gendering for the brand. Own it, bro." unquote, getting 5 likes. So again, ratio to say the least, and all. Again, and there are a lot of negative comments too. Even when they're asking for freebies. A lot of people just saying, "Gay, would never drink again, so you must apologize, must apologize." Jeez Louise. A lot of scary pictures of Dylan Mulvaney. A lot of... Let's see here. A lot of cartoons. I can't but go to the very top. Wonder how many they censored. Oh, of course, they have a super secret censored button. So I'll click that button, see what else they said. Manatee Manboy says, quote, "I wish," again, cover your ears if you have children listening, says, quote, "I wish I could chop off my private part, replace it with a lady part," unquote, getting 8 likes. Then another one has Kyle Rittenhouse on a can of PBR. It says put real heroes on beer cans, getting 1 like. So those are the 2 ultra hidden responses that they didn't want us to see. So again, I can't continue to see a trend. All the nice comments on these Bud Light posts are all from people who just either repost everything for free, or they just want to win some type of BS freebie or promo, or they're people who are more left politically inclined. So again, they're trying to regain their old audience. They're trying to regain that 30% of sales that they've so effectively pissed off, and just they got rid of that consumer base, got rid of those fans. So they're trying to get them back. And again, this really ain't working. We have more and more celebrities coming out saying, they want to endorse the brand. We should rebuy it again. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, at the end of the day, what does it take to actually turn it around? Is it even possible? That perhaps would be the greatest challenge from a marketing perspective. And again, if the CEO was to come out and apologize, I think that would increase their sales. Would it be 30%? No, absolutely not. Maybe 5 to 6%? Maybe. I can't think it would probably help. Now, that being said, then the leftists, or people who, as has devolved into a political issue, people on the very left would then try to boycott it as well. Though, maybe they just have to sponsor more pride parades, which Bud Light has been doing for about 3 decades now. So it'll be interesting to see as they put themselves in between a rock and a hard place. But let's just say, if I was a gambling man, I don't think, I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of February, so if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, and sharing it is also a great way to not only give me additional feedback, but also help with the magical YouTube algorithm and help it get shared more and more. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.